Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is June 19th, and our reading is A Grown-Up is Kind. Grown-ups are kind to others, especially to those who are weaker. We try to avoid hurting people's feelings, and when we're wrong, promptly admit it. We don't gossip or talk behind people's back. If we've got a problem with someone, we think carefully before we speak. If we're unwilling to say something to their face, then we don't say anything at all. And when we do speak, we watch what we say. We can't take back an arrow shot into the air, water poured on sand, or words spoken in haste. So hit the pause button before talking. We can elevate ourselves in one of two ways. One, we can do something good and uplifting. Or two, we can tear down the people around us. Grown-ups don't use the second method. June is all about right action, and one of the easiest right actions we can take is to be kind. It doesn't cost us anything. All it takes is a little bit of consideration for other people, and it really does our heart good, and it treats other people a much better way than if we just leave it to our own devices. Just a reminder, the 19th and 20th we do our version of the Boy Scout law. A grown-up is kind. The Boy Scout laws are: a scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. And in June, we're on kind. And then on the 20th, we talk about some other steps that we can take to improve our life and help us be more useful to other people. Again, it's only human to try to make yourself feel better and to not really consider other people when you're doing it. We're trapped in our own perceptions, and we think that the main thing is for us to be okay and to look okay and to have a good reputation and all that kind of stuff, which we tear down when we treat other people without respect for the spark of the divine within them. People have a divine spark, and we're either cognizant of that and we consider that when we have our interactions with them, or we are not, and we ignore that divine spark at our peril. It's much better to get along with people and be helpful to people and to be kind to people than it is to try to run things our own way and run roughshod over them. So anyway, that's just our opinion. A corollary to that is projection. We get what we project. We don't believe what we see. We see what we believe. And so if we think that we live in a world that is horrible and that people hate us and that everybody's scamming and scheming to try to rip us off and tear us down and all that kind of stuff, that says much more about me than it does about other people. Why would I assume, make an ass of you and me, why would I assume that other people are that nasty? Is it because I'm that nasty? What's that about? Maybe we should take a look at our own soul before we project our faults onto others. Just an idea. So happy trails to you until we meet again.